Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Sim. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. It's actually someone with low self-esteem that will come out to write something like this because coming out to see that this person is saying people are they have been pushed too far and they are finally standing up for themselves. And I am asking, who pushed you? Eh? Where did they push you? Where did they push you? I am sorry. It's kind of funny. And then the other one is trying to tell us that they are not the minority, that everybody knows that they are the main people. I am asking, who asked you? Who actually asked you who is the man and who is not? But when we talk about privilege, you all will run away. Now, let me tell you something. Some people have very low self-esteem, and this is how they operate. Gaslighting themselves, not even me, because I cannot be close to people that like this, you know? And one thing I am going to say is that with everything going on, I am not seeing them showing superiority, because if they are that superior, I would have seen them at the White House demanding for collecting the paper straight up for, especially the Epstein's file. They will collect it and release it by themselves. You know, if they say they are the major, the superior. Let's get into this.
We got to agree to disagree. The white race is not the minority. The white man is the minority. White women are accepted by everybody. The white man is not. Everybody can say anything they want to about a white man. Nobody bats a fucking...
Do you know what I find so odd about white men like yourself? It's a little secret. Okay? Here is the essence of why white men like yourself are in your feelings when people talk about you. You ready? You might want to take notes. You really might want to take notes. I'm about to give you $1 million worth of game for $9.99. You ready? Here's the secret. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. That's it. I could end this video right here. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. There's a caveat to that. If it hits you, bitch, it meant to. So now I just gave you two different things to think about, which has been, without question, the biggest problem with cis, straight, white men in the United States of America. Y'all are carrying sins for shit you ain't done and getting mad at the backlash. Who in the fuck told you to carry that shit anyway? Women have legitimate reasons to distrust and dislike men, because men are violent, we're pushy, things of that nature. So when they start talking about how men ain't shit, and then they give reasons, do you know who doesn't bat an eye? Me. And do you know why I don't bat an eye? Because they're not talking about me. I don't do the shit that they're talking about. So I will listen intently, because I want to learn, but I do not take it personally. I don't go, I can't believe it, we're hate me because I'm a man. No. They're talking about horrible motherfuckers. I tend to not be a horrible motherfucker. If it does not apply, let it fly. But if it hits you, bitch, it meant to. There's the secret. There's the secret. The reason y'all keep jumping y'all dumbasses back in DeLoreans and flying your ass back to slavery is because you want to come back and say, I was never a slave owner. Okay? Do you want this room temperature stale ass oatmeal cookie or not? Who the fuck said you were? Who the fuck said? Who said Beardly McWhite man, I was never a slave owner. One hand clap. Why are you carrying sins that you did not do? If you are a white man that treats people with respect and dignity, regardless of race, ethnicity, or sex or sexual orientation, the fuck are you getting mad about when we talk about the men that don't? I'll take it personally. Did you do it? Nope. The fuck you taking personally then, folk? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if it hits you, bitch, it meant to. It's like the word racist. A lot of white men get in their feelings when they hear it. Are you a racist? The fuck are you mad about? What exactly is bothering you about that word if it's not a part of what you do in life? The only motherfuckers that should be mad about being called racist are actual racists. We will describe a motherfucking microaggression that we go through on a day-to-day basis. We will describe it in video form and in print form and things of that nature. And it is always white men that step up to get mad. For what? Are you the person in question? No? Then why are you upset? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it hits you, bitch, it meant to. This is the concept that white men continually fuck up. When we talk about white privilege, y'all get all in your feelings because of the word privilege. When we describe to you exactly what white privilege truly means, you're still upset. Why? Does that not describe your life? The fuck are you mad about? That is a teachable moment. But that's the problem. Y'all have never learned that lesson. Y'all have never learned that lesson. Deconstruction would help. You work hard. So does everybody else. Do you want a cookie? You pay your taxes. Duh, so does everybody else. I take care of my children. Motherfucker, do you want a cookie or not? It is only white men who live in stereotypes and superiority complexes. It is only white men that feel like they are better than the women in their lives and the children that they produce with those women in their lives. It is only white men who act as though they are superior simply because of their hard work ethic to every fucking body else that has to worry when these things are brought up. Everyone else should be like, I'm learning something, but they ain't talking about my ass. We can't get y'all to stop. Everybody can talk about the white man and nobody says nothing. Because you're not supposed to, especially if you're not being described. The only reason you would get upset, the only reason you would get mad, the only reason you would get in your feelings is if we're directly talking about something that you've done. You don't get the label of racist simply by being a white man. You get the label of racist by doing racist shit. You don't get called misogynistic because, oh my God, I have a penis. You get called misogynistic when you do misogynistic shit. If it does not apply, let it fucking fly. Why is this such a difficult situation for you to understand? Is this clear to you? If it's not, rewind this video. Watch it all the way through again. Sit with it and think about it.
This is a Make America White Again movement. Let's stop pretending it's something else. This isn't about border security. It's not about stopping crime. And it for damn sure isn't about patriotism. It's about keeping America white. And that's what the fear is. That's what the policy says. That's what the deportations, the bans, the books, the censorships, that's what they're all about. They've seen the numbers. They've read the census reports. And they know this country is changing and they're terrified. Terrified of black people, terrified of Latinos, terrified of mixed race families, Asian immigrants, Muslims, and anyone else who doesn't look or speak or pray like they do. And instead of evolving, they're trying to erase. I mean, think about it. You think it's a coincidence ICE is ramping up all of their raids? You think it's a coincidence they're targeting immigrants while stripping education from our public schools? No, this is a strategic purge of culture, color, and memory. And if you think they'll stop at immigrants, you're dreaming. Black people, we've always been a target. Brown folks, Asian folks, indigenous people, this is about all of us. Even some of our white allies. If you're poor, queer, disabled, or outspoken, you're not safe either. They only want one kind of America: white, conservative, and obedient. And I want to say this too for all the people coming in my comments. I don't hate white people. I stand with good white people, but if you're white and still sitting quietly while all this is happening, you are part of the problem. See, they don't care about illegal immigration because the word illegal is just a weapon they use to dehumanize brown and black people. They don't care about law and order. They care about power and control. That's why they call Black Lives Matter protests riots, but ignore the reason we were in the streets to begin with. That's why they demonize anyone who challenges ICE, but never question the inhumanity of tearing families apart. Because they're not looking for justice, they're looking for dominance. This is not a war on crime. This is a war on color. So I'll say it again. This is a Make America White Again movement, period. And if we don't fight it now, it won't just be immigrants. It'll be your neighbor, your coworker, your child, you. Because once fascism gets a taste of silence, it never stops swallowing. If you go back a few videos or scroll through my post where I said, Make America White Again is the intent of what's going on, I got several comments like, when was America all white? Or America was never all white. So let's unpack what that really means. And here's the deal. People of all races agree with this. Blacks, whites, Latinos, everyone, they get it because they see the truth. This isn't about race per se. It's about power and control and who gets to decide who belongs. When folks say, when was America all white? What they're really doing is pushing back against a scary idea. The idea that white supremacy has shaped this country's entire system. It's a way to deny that history, to make it easier to ignore the ongoing impact of racism. It's a psychological defense because admitting that truth means confronting uncomfortable realities and taking responsibility for change. I've heard several say America was not all white, and that's absolutely true. We all know this land was stolen, first from indigenous people, then built on the backs of enslaved black people. The truth is America was never meant to be white in reality, but it was built to serve a white supremacist ideal. Slavery wasn't just about forced labor. It was about denying black people's humanity. For centuries, laws and culture acted like black people didn't exist, weren't full human beings, only property. The entire system treated black lives as less than nothing, erased their identity, their rights, and their dignity. When people say America was never all white, I get it. But the mindset behind Make America White Again isn't about who lived here first or who was actually here. It's about a vision of America that wants to erase, exclude, and dominate anyone who isn't white. It's a violent ideology that still tries to control who belongs, who matters, and who has power. This isn't just history, it's happening right now. The fight is about dismantling that mindset, recognizing all people's worth, and reclaiming a future where America finally lives up to its promise of justice and equality. And that's what I meant
when I said it's all about make America white again.
Hey, white leftists, anybody on TYT, whoever, I need you to listen up to me very closely. The very moment Obama or Biden or Hillary Clinton comes out of your fucking mouth, we got nothing else to talk to you about. Nothing. Either you motherfuckers are going to deal with the reality that we are in right now, or we're not going to have a fucking conversation. I'm looking at you, Cenk Uygur and Anna Kasparian. Balls, thorax. That's my nuts in your mouth, in case you were wondering. The very moment Obama or Biden comes out of your mouth, you have just become MAGA. We have nothing else to talk to you about. Nothing. We don't want to hear from you. Fuck you. It starts with fuck you. It ends with fuck you. And all the fuck yous in between are going to be very, very fucking colorful. Very colorful. You see, you motherfuckers want to go back to the time where the Democrats didn't do this or the Republicans did that, and so the Democrats should have done this. Understand something. We are in the right motherfucking now. We already side-eyeing some of you. We already are. It's already as it is. The existential threat was standing in front of you, and some of you motherfuckers decided that Jill Election Cicada Stein was a good goddamn option. The bitch wasn't. Have you seen her ass since? But you got Obama and Biden in your motherfucking mouth. Please understand something. There are two political parties in the United States. I don't give a fuck how else you want to slice it. I don't really give a shit how else you want to look at it. There are two major political parties in the United States. They suck up all the money, all the airtime, this, that, and the third. One of them is the Republicans. The other one are the Democrats. And you can be far right and you can be far left, and it really doesn't fucking matter. But the right and the left still stay there. There's a right, there's a left. So if you are a far leftist like my goddamn self, and we're dealing with a motherfucker that is a far right jackass like Donald Trump, I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about what happened 12 years ago or what happened fucking No, I don't give a fuck. I don't. You lose the motherfucking argument when Obama, Biden, Hillary Clinton come out of your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear it. I don't. And I'm saying this as a person who does not align with the goddamn Democratic Party. But I also do not believe in this idea of if we look backwards, we could fix it. No, you fucking can't. It's too late now. It's too fucking late now. Do the Democrats make issues? You goddamn right. That's why I don't fuck with them. But at the exact same time, Obama didn't kill over 1 million people with that C-19. That was Trump. Obama didn't just pass the big, beautiful, big booty, big titty bill. That was Trump and the Republicans. See, y'all want to keep going backwards to bash motherfuckers that ain't been in office since 2017, when you should be dealing with right the fuck now. Did you like Biden? No. There was a lot of shit I disagree with Biden. And I still thought he was too motherfucking old. And that shit in Gaza made me go, yeah, I'm good. But then I looked at what the right was bringing up. Project 2025, brought to you by the Heritage Foundation. I saw all that as an existential fucking threat. Some of you motherfuckers didn't. And now you want to keep bringing up Obama and Biden, Obama and Biden, Obama and Biden. Hey, bitch, you fucked up. Just own it. Just fucking own it. But understand something. I'm going to say this one more motherfucking time. If your leftist fucking argument is Obama and Biden, I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The reason we can't hold the Democrats fucking responsible is because you motherfuckers don't see the existential threat on the other fucking side. Yes, we can vote Democrat. We can vote leftist. We can vote socialist if we fucking want to. But if we're going to do the same thing the goddamn Republicans do, bringing up Obama and Biden and fucking Hillary Clinton and Nancy Pelosi and all other kinds of shit, every fucking argument, I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. We're no different than them. We're no different than them. I say my piece about the goddamn political parties. Neither one of them give two flying fucks about black folks. There, I said that. That's out there. So that covers Obama's years and Clinton's years and Biden's years. I don't have to say it ever again. But that frees me up to talk about what the fuck is going on right now, which is the Heritage Foundation's puppet in J.D. Vance and Donald Trump fucking us all over. Some of you fucking far leftists have forgotten that shit. You can blanket some shit in the past and talk about what's going on right the fuck now at the exact same time. Same thing, fam. Same thing. So let me say this one more motherfucking time. And I'm talking to you, Cenk Uygur, and Anna Kasparian of the goddamn Young Turks. If Obama and Biden are still coming out of your mouth after this motherfucker's still sitting in the White House, why don't you open your mouth a little bit wider and put these nuts in it?
This is all I got from this video. That man, what is his problem? What is, I went to his page to check. I went to his page to check if he already removed the video, the first man. And then I saw one of his video where he said, and I am going to try to. I'm coming in my eye. Like, what are you saying? I'm sorry, but these people are really, really crazy. So you and who is agree? Now, let me tell you something. I've been saying this for so long, and sometimes I write it on my caption. Why? Because you and I know that some people are really very scared. And you too, please, I want you to know that this is for educational purposes, nothing more than that. Please do not block my video or tell me it's just do not block it. Who actually made them understand that there is what they call minority and there is what they call superior? Minority and majority, that's how it should be in English, right? Sometimes, why I do not make excuses anymore? Because you all told me not to make, at first when I started, I always make excuses because sometimes I don't see why people will be doing some certain things people do doesn't sit well. And I thought maybe there is and then I found out at some point that there is no need making excuses, that is who they have always been. Because the people that know them well, I listen to them. So they knew that there is what they call minority and majority or superiority in their own terms, right? But they do not believe in white privilege. This is to tell you how not okay these people are. And then the video that started me checking his page was where he said that white people have been pushed so far and are finally standing up for themselves. Who pushed them? And where did they push them to? Because at this point in time, these people are going wild. I don't understand who pushed them. I am trying so hard. Now, these people are not even standing up for themselves. And they are saying people push them, right? And they are standing up. See, if you have been pushed, trust me, you won't mount your camera or whatever and see road to type that thing you typed, or mount your camera to talk on anywhere. You will be at the White House trying to find that list, because there is actually a list that they blocked that is not coming out. You all are part of the reason why the list did not come out. You all are part of that reason. That list did not make it. And you all voted someone with how many felonies? And probably his name might also be in the list. Count your days. Right? And you've been pushed. Who pushed you? You all voted for this administration. I am not sure if anybody pushed it to the ballot. What do they call it? Yeah, ballot paper or whatever, polling unit, right? To vote. You stepped out by yourself and you stepped out to vote with your family. Nobody pushed you anywhere. You pushed yourself. See, the problem we are having on earth is that people have refused to acknowledge when something is wrong and when something is right. And this is I don't know if there is anything that could be done, because the world is already as bad as it is. if we have people that are able to say this is okay, this is not okay, I think the world will be a better place. But we do not have that, right? They said it's make America great, and the America is making them bad. It's like I do not see anything great anymore. Is it great yet? Of course, you and I know it's not. But this was what they were trying to avoid. So you all do not make that mistake, because you all do not know your left from your right. Sorry to say, but I am not sorry too. You don't know your left from your right. You do not know anything about politics. You all, what you do is race politics, which is horrible. I want someone that look like me to be there, not somebody that will do something that will benefit you and benefit others. No, of course, you do not want others to benefit. You just want it, no matter how bad it is, it's not going to happen to me. There is this thing we always say, Nigeria has happened to me. Yeah. But now it looks like America is happening to so many people. I told you in one of the videos yesterday that I thought Nigeria was corrupt. I am not saying they are not corrupt. Those people are my country is very corrupt. Very corrupt. But man, United States corruption is on another level. How do you fight corruption? Before I thought it's a democracy, that's the only place. If something happens to you, I always compare that you get justice, no matter how, that they are always ready to say, you must get justice. Not until I started seeing stories of what happened to my people. Now you all say you are a Christian nation, but last I checked, you all are busy putting people in a cage. They call it alligator Alcatraz, and people are already being there. See, like I said before, I do not have a problem deporting people, but do it in a legal. You don't have to harm people. You don't have to maltreat people. You don't have to leave people with wounds. You don't have to treat them like they are not human. Sometimes I feel like we are losing our humanity. The humanity is no longer here anymore. I'm sorry that I am saying all this, but man, it's because somebody said that they are not the minority. I am trying to, it is not given. Life is not given what it should be given. Now, I found out that they deported some people all the way from United States to African countries. I have problem with some leaders. Some leaders are disgusting. And not until you are able to lead your people properly, because some of you are leaders from the pit of wherever you come from. Tell me how somebody is deporting all the way from United States to your country as a leader, and you accepted that. You failed humanity, because that is not okay. That is not okay. If you have somewhere to deport them, take them back to their countries. Let them go back home. Do you know what it means navigating another country you do not know at all? And why should a country accept something like that? Hey. I will never forget what Stephen Miller said. I will never forget it. That thing will stick till whenever, till their tenure is over, till years. I will always reference it. I will not forget it. And I am going to say what he said. Left for him, it is going to be 100 million people that look like him in the United States. Stephen Miller. Now, Jeng and Anna Kasperas, or what she calls her name. There are some people I do not bother listening to. I unsubscribe from their channel. I don't go to their channel or anything anymore to listen to what nonsense they have to say, because they are so biased. They are not even screaming that hard on this administration because Anna and Jen, you see, Jen is just that one person that I do not understand. Jen is a person of color. But the day Jen stood on national television to say that he refused to speak out about DEI. Why? Because he doesn't want black people to come for him. That he doesn't like it. That it's not okay. Cenk is Turkish. Cenk is Turkish American. Tell me the same. They also benefit from all of this because people will be like, no, they benefit from it. That was the day I said, Cenk, it's over. I am not following anything that got to do with Cenk. I don't care because I know they are so biased. At first, I thought that they got something to, but no, they are not my fans. You know what I mean. Bye for now.